right, good evening everybody, and welcome back to Walks and Wall Street. Hope all of you are having a fantastic Christmas Eve. So Merry Christmas to all of our viewers and listeners out there. It's going to be about an hour-long stream, a little bit short. I am a little bit under the weather, unfortunately, but I've noticed like almost everybody I know has this sort of same thing. I think it's just like a cold. I mean, almost everybody that I was working with last week was sick, so I guess it has found me. So hopefully none of you are sick, and if you are, please get better and get well soon. But I want to head down 5th Avenue. I want to check out the Rockefeller Center Christmas tree for Christmas Eve and see what's going on in the city, the greatest city on earth. So anyway, S&P 500 closed the week at 4754, almost near the high of the day. The NDX, the NASDAQ 100, closed up 20 points at 16,777. And then the DJI, the Dow, on Friday, closed down 18 points, 37,385. I'm gonna go ahead and close up the laptop, everybody. I'll say hello to everybody in the chat, and we will get started. A little quick reminder, if you haven't seen it already, on Thursday is when I sent out our Behind the Street newsletter. So our free financial newsletter, I sent it out. If you haven't gotten it, please go ahead and check your email. I think there's a lot of interesting things in there that you're going to find significant value in. Also, if you go all the way to the bottom of the newsletter, I gave everybody an exclusive behind-the-scenes look at our newest penthouse listing at 435 West 19th Street in the heart of Chelsea. It's an amazing full-floor penthouse, 3 bedrooms, 3.5 bathrooms, 1,900 square feet of interior space with about 742 square feet of exterior. Go ahead and check it out. Let me know what you think. And if you haven't seen it yet, and if you want to, go ahead and scan the QR code on your screen, and that will take you to our free investing newsletter. It's a great way to support the channel for free and get good investing insights. So let me go ahead and close up the laptop, and we will get started here in just a moment. Thanks so much. All right. It's good to see everybody. Merry Christmas Eve once again. We are here reporting live from Billionaires Row in New York City. 56th and 57th Street and Madison Avenue. Beautiful night in New York. It's about 50 degrees out. Thank God it wasn't frigid cold. Kind of like last year. It was absolutely frigid cold. Sort of negative temperatures, but tonight it's actually pretty nice. So Sabrina Fair, good to see you. Austin City Limits, welcome. Tommy G is here. Roy, good to see you. Thanks so much for joining us. Merry Christmas Eve to you. Lynn K, welcome. Trey B3 says Merry Christmas, Tom. Merry Christmas to you. Yeah, Tariq Khan says I know Tom doesn't drink, but I lost your comment. I'll have to get it later. But good to see you, Tariq. Welcome. Lori DM, Jimmy Hook, Chris Mills, all of our good moderators. Welcome. Joe is here. Says Merry Christmas. What's up, Joe? Stephen Bate. Like much younger. 10, 11, 12. The Christmas Eve was always better than Christmas Day, because we would always do really fun stuff. We go to New Year's Eve, Christmas Eve parties and the like. Yeah, I kind of just took the day to relax. Unfortunately, I'm a bit under the weather. Almost everybody that I was interacting with last week was sick with something. It's not that I even feel sick, to be honest. It's just kind of my voice is shot, things like that. Lance, what's going on? It's Merry Christmas Eve. Gary Carpenter's here. Hey Gary, welcome. Ramiro Sally Bond is here. Good to see you. Wow, Jimmy Hooks, it's 70 degrees in Kentucky today. Huge change from the brutal cold Christmas of 2022. DM says, Tom, I was in, or maybe sick, you were saying? Just hanging out. Ed T, what's up? Yeah, I don't know. Almost everybody I know is either a little bit sick or was sick. Raleigh hikers to 65 degrees here in North Carolina. That's beautiful. Beautiful. Chris B says 70 in Nashville, Tennessee. Wow. Love that. Yeah, let's see how many people are out for Christmas Eve. Today was absolutely packed in the city. There was so many people walking around today. I actually went to Flushing Main Street, which is the last stop on the 7 train. I was out there today getting some soup because I am sick. Hey JC, what's going on? It's just crazy hot here in South Africa, like 30 degrees, 33 degrees Celsius. Wow. That is definitely pretty warm there. Good to see you, JC. JC, I spent a little bit of, I carved out a little section of this week's Behind the Street newsletter, and I was talking about the halving, the Bitcoin halving that is going to be coming up in 2024, only about 100 days away. I knew you were going to love that segment. If you haven't seen it already, it should be in your email box, but that is usually a major catalyst for the price of Bitcoin. Every 4 years, obviously, you have the halving. So this is the St. Regis Hotel, and then across the street you have the Peninsula Hotel. Now the 2 lobbies of these buildings are always decorated phenomenally for Christmas. Abdullah, good to see you. Thanks so much. Rodney. Tons of traffic down 5th Avenue. Now, one of the reasons why there's always traffic on 5th, particularly on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. Here, check this out. You can see everybody honking, everybody's all upset. But you can see the Rockefeller Center Christmas tree from 5th Avenue. And you can also see all of the main lights at Saks Fifth Avenue from your car. So people kind of just sit in their cars, turn the heat on, and you know, just sort of hang out and look at the Christmas lights. So I think everybody should expect that it's going to be a little bit jammed. So I'm not sure why people are honking the horn. Victor's here, says, hey Tom, Merry Christmas. Thank you, Victor, I appreciate it. Merry Christmas to you and your family as well. At least it's kind of a nice night out. Wow, look at that. Across the street is the University Club. You can see the Christmas tree in the window there. This is a very exclusive and private club here in New York City, right on the corner of East 54th Street and 5th. Pretty cool. Hey, Western Mass Dave, good to see you. This is, hey Tom, very happy to see you tonight. Merry Christmas. Likewise, Dave, always a pleasure. Hopefully you're having a very good Christmas so far. Look at this. This is a Tesla Model X. I like that color scheme. Octane says Flushing, Chinatown. hot pot soup with ginger and 5 spice will blast everything away. So I didn't get that, but I got the Malatang soup, which is very, very spicy. It's like extremely spicy soup. I'm not sure if anybody's heard about it, but I went to this place. It was I don't even know the name of it, but it was Korean Malatang, so it wasn't as spicy. It was very good, very, very good. Jen Claus, what's up? Ed T, this is vitamin C. Yeah, I've been taking a crazy amount of vitamin C and vitamin D. I think like 10,000 IUs of vitamin D. Hey, Deborah's here. What's up, Deborah? Welcome to a very noisy 5th Avenue for the holidays. Frank, good to see you as always. Welcome. Kevin says Merry Christmas. Good to see you, Kevin. Yeah, Santa Claus brought a little bit of a bull market to Wall Street this year. Indices near all-time record highs. Let's see how far we can get without the buffering. It's going to be a lot of... Hey, Smee Media, what's going on? Good to see you. Merry Christmas and Merry Christmas Eve. Passing the Ferragamo store. And the Cartier store. I think that's exactly what I bought. Octane's CVS has vitamin C on sale. That's the one I got yesterday. Tommy G's, Tom, without getting political, any thoughts on Jamie Dimon calling T the head of Harvard? Could you type the comment again? Hey, NYC Homes is Merry Christmas Eve, Tom and crew. What's going on? Sharon, thanks so much for joining us. But I didn't hear about that. What did he say? Beautiful here. I feel like the Christmas display here at the Cartier store in 2021, I think was the best. I mean, this still looks really nice, but 2021 looked really good.
Yeah, but they close the blinds when they were closed.
Hey, Robert Bankers. Tom, thank you for your valuable time, insight, and entertainment. Looking forward to a healthy and profitable 2024. Thanks so much. I appreciate everybody who's been watching the live streams and supporting the channel throughout 2023. I do appreciate it very, very much. And I agree, I'm very, very optimistic for 2024. Wow. Lots of police officers out tonight too. Looks like they closed off the street by St. Patrick's Cathedral. Look at this. Now it looks like nobody's allowed to walk down Fifth Avenue by the St. Patrick's Cathedral. Let's see. Oh, you know what they're probably doing? I think it's going to be the midnight mass at St. Patrick's, right? That's very, very famous. Every year they do that. And the tickets are almost impossible to get. But that's one of the best things to do in New York City during Christmas, is the very famous midnight mass right here. I don't remember them closing down the front of St. Patrick's though last year. Hey Daryl, what's going on? It's Merry Christmas. Thank you so much. Let's walk around the back, just because there's way too many people over there. Deborah says Bill Ackman is withholding donations to Harvard. Yeah, I think a lot of notable alumni are. I wonder if they're going to make this like private parking for people who have a ticket, right? Hey, David Sommers says Merry Christmas, Tom and everybody. David, very good to see you. Merry Christmas to you and your family. I think that's one thing I would like to do, is go to the midnight mass. I've never been. Supposedly it's very, very difficult to get the tickets. NYC says, Tom, I spoke to somebody recently and he said that Wall Street is controlled by AI and not people. I think it's a very broad term. What do you mean, like the stock market or like banking? Hey, Jeff in Southern Tier, New York. What's going on? Welcome to Midtown Manhattan on Christmas Eve. You can see the Radio City Music Hall sign all the way in the distance. You know, I think to some degree the algorithms and the quants have sort of taken over in a way, but I think a lot of people say that to try to say that the market is rigged, but it's not. It all just depends on valuations. I mean, if a company is churning out profits and is very profitable and it's compounding out their earnings growth, well, then over time, let's try to move away from this. Then over time, the stock is going to go up generally, right? I think many people kind of mistake, well, I wouldn't say mistake, but they think that they forget that a stock is a physical company, right? That has employees, they try to generate profits, and if that company generates profits, well, then over time, the valuation of that stock is going to go up. It doesn't matter how many algorithms are in there, it's what it is. cooking, says Tom. You sound a bit mellow today. I am sick. Ooh. Yikes. The Suburban almost backed up into that guy. Yeah, I'm a little bit under the weather. Not so bad, but a little bit. Almost everybody I was near last week was under the weather, very sick. So I think it was sort of my turn to have a crack at the cold. NYC Home he said that investment banker jobs will be replaced by AI. Not anytime soon. I don't think in our lifetime. Because at the end of the day, it's a relationship business, right? Investment banking. It's very, very much a relationship business. Now, yeah, are the analysts just throwing around things on a spreadsheet and prettying up PowerPoints? Yeah. But very, very much at the end of the day, it's a very, very highly relationship-driven business. But I think over time, a lot of things will be replaced by AI. A lot of like audit in major investment banks and financial institutions are already being replaced, right? So I would say first would be more like the back office stuff. Oh, look at how pretty this Christmas tree looks here. But in terms of AI replacing things, I would say it would be more in terms of like audit, like auditing trades, things like that, as opposed to IB. Hey, Alice Woodward says, Merry Christmas, Thomas. Feel better? Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Merry Christmas to you too. No, I don't have a sore throat. It's just my voice is kind of gone. Lots of people out there for Christmas Eve. It's very nice. Oh, look at that dog in the stroller, guys. Look at that. That's hilarious. All right, let's head down. The New York Palace is always decorated nicely. Hey, Juan Fernandez, Merry Christmas to you from Miami, Florida. Hopefully I'll be down in Miami either the first or second week of January, which will be nice. This is Madison Avenue. We are headed southbound. Zozo Bob, Merry Christmas to you. Thank you for joining us. Lots of horses out tonight. This is 49th Street. If it's not too crowded, we'll try to make a right. We'll see. Looks like they closed off this street too. Everybody's looking at the 270 Park Avenue building. Jamie Dimon. You see it? Check it out. This is the very top of 270 Park Avenue with the moon in the distance. It's a pretty cool shot. And look at the top of One Vanderbilt. That looks incredible lit up for the Christmas holiday. But I guess I'll ask the chat, what are you all doing for Christmas? Anything fun? Anything exciting? Anybody hosting a big dinner party? Anything like that? I think I'm just gonna take it easy. I gotta take like a day just to chill out, get better. And you know what? From this angle, you could see all the way. Ah, Danny's is just resting up. Got it. From here, you could see all the way to the, I forget what they call it, the observation deck up there. Ah, John's just having the family over Monday and Tuesday. Very cool. Love that. Love that. Can't go wrong with that. Moonlights is watching movies and decorating gingerbread house. Fantastic. Gary Carpenter says I've got to go to my in-laws. Love that as well. Cool. Smeemedius is going to make sweet potatoes. Fantastic. I'm actually kind of hungry right now, but I did eat a big dinner, but I think as we get closer to 34th Street, I may get something to eat. I don't know. Sean D says, Tom, we were grilling steak and shrimp. Ooh, and then playing some spades. Very nice. Love that. Rachel K says, Merry Christmas, Tom. Thank you for the wonderful streams. I hope you take it easy tomorrow and get better. Thank you so much, Rachel. I appreciate that. Kind words and note. Yeah, I think something's going around the city. everything in Miami. This is Tom. My mom doesn't think this is live. Hopefully I'll be back in Miami pretty soon. I can use some sunlight. All right, now this is a cool shot of 270 Park. That is cool. So you have 270 Park Avenue, and then you have 432 Park all the way in the distance. This is East 47th Street. Look at all the traffic here tonight. Crazy. I don't think I'd ever drive into New York City in a million years on Christmas Eve. Particularly New Year's Eve. All right, we'll let this guy turn and then we'll cross. I know Chris Beast has lots of city dogs out. True. All right, we'll go behind this guy. But what did you guys think about, and I wanted to ask your feedback on this. What did you all think of Penthouse 2 at 435 West 19th Street? Oh, this is such a cool shot of One Vanderbilt here. Look at that. That is awesome, awesome, awesome. Now, if you haven't seen it yet, go check your email, because on Tuesday, I sent everybody a copy of the Behind the Street newsletter. And at the very end of the newsletter, I included an exclusive property tour of 435 West 19th Street, the full floor penthouse, Unit 2. I mean, it's a really stunning property. I mean, my God, you have an entire full floor apartment, your own private elevator with amazing views of the Hudson Yards. You could see One Vanderbilt, 432 Park Avenue, pretty much everything. If you want to see that property tour and you haven't seen it yet, if you scan the QR code on your screen and punch in your email, every other Thursday, right at the stock market close, we send out our free investing email. And at the bottom of each email is a dedicated property tour of one of our newest listings. Let me know what you guys think. It's a little bit different in terms of the layout from 2 weeks ago when we toured 75 First Avenue. So let me know what you think. This is East 46th Street. This is a brand new JP Morgan Chase office retail branch. Look at how cool this looks. Kind of like you're in a spaceship, this one. Yeah, let me know what you think. Just scan the QR code on your screen or type !news, N-E-W-S, in the chat, and the Nightbot will drop the link to the Behind the Street newsletter. What? Yeah. You know what, let's see if we can actually cross over to 5th Avenue and see if it's a little bit less crowded. We'll see. But if you're all enjoying the live stream so far tonight, feel free to leave a like on the video and click the subscribe button if you're new. We usually do these streams every day starting at 8:30 p.m. Hey, Rex A says, good evening, Tom from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Merry Christmas and please feel better. Thank you so much. Appreciate the kind words, Rex. And I'm also wishing you and your family a very Merry Christmas as well. Betu says hello from Argentina. Good to see all of our Argentine viewers. where that music's coming from. Hey, Dream Machine says, greetings from Atlanta. Tom, Merry Christmas and wishing you a speedy recovery. Thank you so much. Merry Christmas to you too. Thank you for watching and supporting the stream throughout 2023. The Bacas says, hey Tom, I'm tuning in from Florida in Miami. Love that. A very Miami Christmas. Fantastic. Wow, but guys, look at that. That is such a cool shot of the Empire State Building. Wow. It's a pretty good view. Sabine. This is Merry Christmas from Toronto, Canada. Thank you for broadcasting tonight. Thank you. And Merry Christmas to you and your family. Appreciate it. As we walk a little bit further down, we'll get a better view of the Chrysler Building. Maybe that's lit up for the holidays too. The Jason Show says, Tom, I could have sworn you were the host of the Masters in Business podcast. Let me check that podcast out. I always love new podcast recommendations, but no, I am not the host of that podcast. But I'll check it out. Maybe I'll listen to it over Christmas, who knows? Hey, Gene1649 says, Tom, I just viewed 435 West 19th Street. Wow, amazing place. I appreciate that. We had to fight pretty hard to get that listing. So, it's a pretty amazing place. It's right across the street from the Lantern Building at the High Line. If anybody's familiar with the High Line, that very famous, interesting looking Lantern Building, our building is adjacent to that. Very, very cool. Hey Keith, thank you so much for your well wishes. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'll be back. I'll be better in 2 days. I feel fine. It's just my voice is kind of shot. I don't know if you can tell or not, but JC says, Tom, do you prefer a real book? I do prefer a real book. I prefer a physical copy, a newspaper, things like that. But audiobook is fine too. All right, all the way at the end of the block, you can see Grand Central Terminal. You can see a little piece of the Chrysler Building. And then there's one Vanderbilt again. Hey, JP says, hey, Tom and team, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. Right back at you. Merry Christmas and wishing you all peace and blessings. Thank you so much. Yeah, someone says that they've been seeing a lot of people with physical books and newspapers now. I feel as if you're reading something physical, it helps you retain the information a little bit better. All right, now right across the street is the Stephen Schwartzman building, the New York Public Library on the corner of 5th Avenue and 42nd Street. It's fantastic. Tariq Khan says, if I could afford a place with a garage in Manhattan, yes, I would be there instantly. Well, Tariq, I actually do have a listing that has parking on site. If you want to check it out, the address is 5 Franklin Place. 5 Franklin Place. It's an amazing building in Tribeca. It's awesome. And the facade of the building actually opens up. So as you drive up to the building, on the left side of the building, the facade will lift up and you drive your car onto the elevator pad. And then the elevator goes down into the ground and puts your car away. It's kind of like Batman, honestly. It's very, very cool. Unfortunately, I'm not able to get video of that because it's currently being rented. So my client is renting his apartment in Tribeca. It's a 3-bedroom, 3.5 bathroom. He's renting it for $15,000 a month, but he wants to sell it now. And he's in Miami, he's in Brickell, so. Yeah, if you go to Street Easy, you can check out the listing, feel free. 5 Franklin Place, Unit 8A. $3,495,000 we have it listed for. Look at that beautiful shot of the Chrysler building. And then one more of 1 Vanderbilt, stunning. Hey, Crypto Meme says audiobooks work for me. I have comprehension issues, so it's tough to read the same sentence. Dude, I have the same thing. Well, I'm dyslexic, I have dyslexia. So it's always been a challenge for me to read and do that, but you can train yourself to become very proficient. So one of the things that's helped me immensely is whenever you're reading a physical copy of a newspaper or a book, as you're reading it, just underline what you're reading. If you have multiple touch points, it helps you retain it better. So if you underline the sentence that you're reading, you're more likely to memorize and retain it. And now I don't have any problems at all, but you just have to constantly hammer it and read and read and read and read and read ad nauseum, pretty much. Wow, look at that. Beautiful shot of the New York Public Library right here. This is looking all the way up 5th Avenue. If you look all the way in the distance, you can see the little star on the corner of 57th Street and 5th. Pretty cool. You have the 2 lions. All right, a little bit of Christmas Eve trivia. Anybody know the names of the 2 lions that are perched right outside of the New York Public Library? You have one right here on the left. And you have one right here on the right. Anybody want to take a guess what the names are? I think you guys probably already know, but we do have some new people here. Hey, Penelope, what's going on? Good to see you. Merry Christmas Eve to you. Ah, Penelope, yes, patience and fortitude. You guys are right. Natalie, what's up? Good to see you. Merry Christmas Eve to you. Let's head into Bryant Park. Oh, look at that. That's a nice family photo. Ha! Zozo Bob says Ren and Stimpy. Anybody remember that cartoon from Cartoon Network? I remember that. But if anybody is interested in the financial markets, if you go directly across the street to the newer New York Public Library, and if you go to the 5th floor, that is the International Business Center, and you're allowed to use the Bloomberg terminals there for free, which is a really, really good perk, because a Bloomberg terminal for one license is just over $26,000 a year. So if you don't want to spend $26,000 a year, you can come right here on the corner of West 40th and 5th. Ah, ETC 33. This is Ren and Stimpy is from Nickelodeon. Ah, got it. I knew it was one of those two. Hey, Nomads, it's Merry Christmas, Tom from Louisiana. Good to see you. Yeah, I gotta get some tea or some hot chocolate. Maybe I'll do that at Penn Station. And Merry Christmas to all of you guys in the South. Eduardo says, hey Tom, wishing you a very Merry Christmas and sending warm wishes to everybody in the chat. Thank you so much for that, I appreciate it. We're sending them right back at you. I think I could speak for everybody in the chat when I say that. It's the UBS building. Well, excuse me, HSBC right here. Let's see if it's, you know what? We might as well go into Bryant Park. Anyway, it's probably going to be a little bit crowded, but it's only Christmas Eve once a year. Western Mass Dave's hot chocolate sounds awesome. Yeah, I gotta get something. All right, we're gonna make a right here at the Bryant Park Grill. Actually looks like there's a holiday party going on here. Doesn't it? Maybe they rented it out for the holidays. I think it's closed now. Everybody's coming out. Oh no, it's open. Let's go in. Wow, Christmas tree looks great. Yeah, Moonlights is while you're at it. Why not order 1,400 hot chocolates? One for everybody in the chat. If Sabrina puts down her Amex Centurion card, then I'm down. This is cool. It's like a little walking path they made here. Look at this. But if you're all enjoying the live stream so far tonight, feel free to leave a like on the video and click the subscribe button if you're new. We do these New York City walking tours every day starting at 8:30, and we'd love to have you guys around. Let's do one lap around the Winter Village at Bryant Park. Let's see if Joe Coffee is still open. Maybe it's open late for Christmas Eve. Vegan hot chocolate. I don't even know what that is. Oh, no dairy, right? I think vegan means no dairy. Treeks, is parking included in 8A? It's not. So the parking's a little weird for this listing. It's a sponsor sale. So the apartment is a resale, but the garage is, you're buying it from the sponsor. So it's $300,000 per space, and we have 3 sedan spaces left. Unfortunately, we don't have any SUV spaces. But yeah, you do have the option to purchase that. If you're interested in it, I'm sure we could work something out where they give you some sort of credit at closing. You never know. So, well, look, I just sold a parking space on East 69th Street for $140,000. So it's a private parking garage, self-park, and it's going, and I just closed at 140. So in building, in your unit, you know, is 300,000 high? Yeah, it's high, but you can probably ask for some type of closing credit or negotiate there. Oh guys, look at that. I never noticed that until today. You guys see the train going around the top? If you look all the way at the top of the Glacial Express, you can see the train going around. Hey, MBA Elias says, hey Tom, happy holidays to you and your family. I appreciate it. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas to you as well. Thank you for all of the support this year. Dan C says $140,000 for a parking spot. That's what's wrong with New York City. Hey, I mean, if you look at the Schedule A of that parking garage, you could look it up. It's 301 East 69th Street. The Schedule A, right? Sorry, I'm just getting distracted by the train. They launched sales at $350,000 for a space. So 140, that was actually a pretty good buy from my buyers, because if you look at the comps in the garage, every other space sold between 185 and 220. So to get a comp at 140, you know, and if you want to turn around and sell it in 5 years, they'll probably be able to exit that at 170. But here's the thing, people who are buying individual parking spaces in Manhattan, they're not looking to buy a space as like a money maker, right? They're looking to buy it for the convenience. These people already have money, and they don't want to circle the block and have to deal with the valet parking. So if they could put down 140 to buy a space, you're essentially at that level of wealth, you're essentially buying yourself time and convenience. That's sort of the way I think about it. Hey, Office Girl, thank you so much for your very generous and kind to CAD donation. Merry Christmas to you, and thank you for the support this year here at Walks on Wall Street. Now this is a great view of 1 Vanderbilt from Bryant Park. Manthis says, Merry Christmas, everybody. Do you have any special plans for New York for Christmas, Tom? No plans. I gotta take it easy. Tomorrow I gotta just take it easy. I gotta rest. I'm a little bit under the weather, but wow, look at this place. It's closed, but that looks unbelievable. So these are all chocolate. That is so cool. Look at the camera all the way in the back. That is so unique. Look at that. That's cool, right? Check it out. It's $15. Yeah, I know. It's New York City. It's things are expensive. It's kind of crazy. Does anybody remember that huge cold streak we got last year in New York? And the Bryant Park fountain completely froze over? I think I still have some photos of that. It was unbelievable. All right, let's check out the ice skaters. Hey, Tariq Khan, thank you so much for your very kind $20 donation. I appreciate you. Says, thanks, Tom, for all you do. Have a hot chocolate on me. Merry Christmas. Thank you so much, Tariq. I appreciate the support. And I'm very happy you are here. Thank you for everything this year in 2023. Wow, it's so packed here. What time is it by chance, everybody? It must be closer to 10 o'clock.
I hear you.
Maybe we could walk there tomorrow. Wow, that is an amazing view of the Empire State Building. Hey Deborah, thank you so much for your very generous and kind $20 donation. I appreciate you very much. Just feel better and happy holidays. Happy holidays to you too. Thank you for everything this year. Thank you for your support. And thank you for being a viewer of Walks on Wall Street. I kind of just like standing here watching all the skaters go by. It's kind of cool, right? All right, let's go to Macy's. Might as well. Excuse me, sorry. I wonder what that popping sound is. Anybody else see that? Hey, Jose B, thank you so much for your very kind $10 donation. Thank you for supporting Walks on Wall Street this year. I appreciate it very, very much. Merry Christmas to you and your family. Hey, Tommy G, thank you so much for your $5 donations. Merry Christmas, Tom. Thanks for the streams. Thank you, Tommy G. I appreciate you being a great viewer this year in 2023. I'm very optimistic about 2024. I think this is going to be a big, big year for everybody. So I'm very, very excited and optimistic for the new year. I think we'll just have enough battery to get down there to 34th Street. Let me check the battery. Let me see. All right, I think we'll have just enough time. We got to pick up the pace. We got to walk at a New Yorker's pace here.
I still might cut it.
Oops. Hey, DC, thank you so much for your very generous $20 donation. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much. This is Hot Chocolate on Me. Thanks for familiarizing me with New York City. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it very, very, very much. I appreciate your kindness, guys, tonight. Thank you so much. Wishing you a very Merry Christmas to you and your family. This is the Bank of China here. Hey, Kaka Silva. Wow, thank you so much for your 100 donation. I appreciate you. And once again, wishing your family and your friends a very Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and a big thank you for supporting the live stream this year. It's been a lot of fun this year, hasn't it, guys? 2023 on the Walks on Wall Street live stream. It's been a blast. We've had some good times this year. And we've covered a lot of crazy breakout financial news this year too, live, in real time. It's been a good year. It's been a very, very fun year. All right, West 39th Street. Yeah, I believe this year, I think we just about doubled the size of the channel, which is crazy, which I appreciate. So thank you everybody for joining this year. I remember when we just started this, I believe in 2021, we would be doing the live broadcast for 3 people. We'd do a full 2 hour, actually back then it was a 3 hour broadcast. We would do the entire show, you know, run through all the financials for 3 people. So it's really wild how much it's grown. It's kind of not even really to be believed. So thank you so much for that. I really enjoy talking to all you guys each night. It's a fun time hanging out with the team, just talking, walking around the city, checking out all the crazy mayhem that goes on in the city. It looks like sanitation's going to be pretty busy after Christmas, specifically New Year's too. Hey, Crypto Meme, thank you so much for your $20 donation. This is Hot Chocolate Fund. Happy holidays, T. Thanks for all the streams and great talks. Thank you for supporting. Thank you for being here. Thank you for adding your great insights this year, particularly as it relates to the topic of Bitcoin. Thank you so much. Hey, Ali Stars, Tom, such a great year for walking around Manhattan. Yes, indeed it has been. Hope it continues. Thank you so much, Ali Star. Appreciate it very, very, very much. Yeah, I'm very optimistic for 2024. I think things are only gonna get better, bigger. So thank you so much for your donation, everybody. I too appreciate it a lot. And wishing you a Merry Christmas. All right, maybe we could cheat a little bit and cross here. Let's see that. Because this will bring us right to the Macy's windows. NYC Homes is Tom, Merry Christmas, and go get yourself a hot chocolate while waiting for the LIRR later. Definitely gonna have to do that, so thank you so much, NYC Home. And if you have any specific questions, I know you were asking some questions earlier in the chat about tech and investment banking in the city, let me know. I mean, that's my background, right? I spent a decade in tech. So, I mean, if you're just graduating and you need someone to look over a resume or get you an interview, give you an introduction, let me know. Send me an email, and I'm more than happy to help. Okay, now we are crossing over to Broadway, and we're going to take Broadway directly down to 34th Street. Let me just turn the brightness down so I can conserve the battery.
Oh yeah,
But if you're all enjoying the live stream so far tonight, feel free to leave a like on the video and click the subscribe button if you're new. We usually do these streams every single night starting at 8:30. Let's actually cross by the Wolfgang Steakhouse. Now, the best Wolfgang Steakhouse is actually a little bit further down in Lower Manhattan at the Four Seasons Hotel. It's called Cut, C-U-T. That's one of the main steakhouses there. Pretty expensive too. I think we were looking at the menu. All right, look at this. Fantastic shot of the Empire. Okay, we are crossing over to Herald Square, right outside of the main Macy's. Hey, Lupe, thank you so much for your $10 donation. I appreciate you very much. It says, dear sweet Tom, I am so proud of how much your channel has grown over the past year. Well deserved. Best wishes. Thank you so much. Lupe from Oklahoma. I appreciate you. Thank you for your support. And wishing you and your family a very Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and many blessings for the new year. That's the One Vanderbilt again, and the Empire State Building. But everybody, I am going to call the stream a little bit early tonight, but I want to thank everybody for coming out and watching the stream. I appreciate it very much. Thank you for supporting the channel throughout 2023, and I'm wishing everybody a very Merry Christmas from us here at Walks and Wall Street. So wishing you a wonderful, blessed holiday, your family and your friends. And if you'd like to join us again tomorrow, we'll probably be live later on Christmas night. Edsel and Vale, thank you so much for your $20 donation. That's very kind of you. I appreciate your support. And again, if you guys want to check out our free investing newsletter, you could scan the QR code on your screen and punch in your email. We send it out every other Thursday after the stock market closes. That is all of our equity research compiled into an email sent directly to all of our Walks on Wall Street viewers. With, at the end, we showcase one of our brand new luxury listings in Manhattan. This week, we showcased the penthouse at 435 West 19th Street. So go ahead and check that out. But until then, Merry Christmas, everybody, and we will see you all tomorrow. So Black Valley, thank you so much. Andy, Stephen Bates, Jenny Trickett, No Rats, I appreciate you. Colleen, Merry Christmas to you. Joseph Hardaway, Teresa Diaz, TD, appreciate everything this year. Western Mass Dave, appreciate you. My best, you know. Chinook, all of our great moderators. Sabrina Fair, Austin City Limits. Thank you so much. And there's always a bull market somewhere. You just need to know where to look. We will see you all right back here live tomorrow in New York City. Merry Christmas.